not only in your memory, but as a charge to daily pursue justice for all oppressed people. Ashe. For the graduates here today, who are the fruition of hopes and dreams of our African descended foremothers and forefathers, we pour libation for a blessed journey following this academic accomplishment, and that you may continually be guided by the wisdom of those who came before us. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. William and Mary acknowledges the indigenous peoples who are the original inhabitants of the lands of our campuses on today. The Cherowanaka, Nottoway, Chickahominy, Eastern Chickahominy, Mattaponi, Monacan, Nansemond, Nottoway, Pamunkey, Patawomek, Upper Pataponi, and Rappahannock tribes, and pay our respect to their tribal members, past and present. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2021 virtual donning of the Kente ceremony. My name is Sean Glover, and I'm the Chief Diversity Officer, and it's my pleasure to once again serve as presider for the donning of the Kente ceremony. In 2011, this donning of the Kente ceremony was a mere wish and vision. Through the hard work and dedication of many individuals, offices, and organizations, this dream has not only become a reality, but also a time-honored tradition that students look forward to each year as a part of their commencement, their new beginning. Graduates, this has been a year and a half like no other. We have all had to face uncertainty, get comfortable with being uncomfortable when discussing topics of racial and social injustice and equity, and understanding the importance of extending kindness and grace as we have navigated loss, setbacks, and much ambiguity. As a university community of faculty, staff, and students, we have done that remarkably well, and it has yielded the opportunity for you, the class of 2021, to have your commencement exercises in person. Thank you to all who have worked tirelessly to make this weekend happen. Enjoy, but remain vigilant and safe. This ceremony recognizes a bit more. It's the realization of Lemon, Art Masu, Hatsu Yamaski, Hulan Willis, Edward Travis, Martha Barksdale, and John Boswell. It's the expected outcome of the faculty, staff, or administrator who met you your first year at William & Mary and saw the amazing potential and impact you would have on the campus and in the classroom. It's the imagination fulfilled of your first friends on your freshman residence hall who shared this journey. It's the joy of those who have followed you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. It's the pride felt by your family and friends who have supported and nurtured you through the bachelor's degree and even the continuation to the fulfillment of your master's and doctoral degree. And it's the culmination of the fervent prayers and blessings of your parents and grandparents who may have never had the opportunity to attend college. And it's the first step you will take into the next chapter of your lives, but always holding alma mater, William & Mary, in your minds and hearts. But most of all, it represents the strong, confident person that you have become through your hard work, dedication, perseverance, and will that has made and brought you here for this wonderful weekend and moment in time. Congratulations. I salute you, graduates. Many times as students, you believe this is about you, but this is all about the village that guided you to this point. Graduates, please, wherever you are, take the time to acknowledge your family and supporters who have sacrificed, supported, and believed in you even when you didn't believe in yourself. I'll give you a moment to clap or to hug them or whatever you can in this virtual ceremony. Great. Joining us virtually today, we would like to recognize our Board of Visitors members and William & Mary faculty, staff, and alumni who have joined us. It's now my pleasure to introduce to some and present to others the 28th President, Dr. Catherine Rowe. President Rowe has courageously led us through this last 14 months with wisdom and grace. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Catherine Rowe for opening remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Glover. Graduates, parents, families, and friends, I am thrilled to join you at this ancient tradition that we renew and keep vital every year at William and Mary. Kente cloth, as we know it, is believed to have originated in West Africa in what is now Ghana in the 17th century. The cloth was worn by kings, queens, and other leaders at ceremonial occasions. These bright colors are rich in symbolism, and you will hear about that symbolism in today's program. But I want to add a personal note. This Kente cloth is my first, a gift from one president to another. I had the honor of accepting it when I became president of the Shakespeare Association of America, the same year that I became president at William and Mary. I was conferred it by past President Ayanna Thompson, the first African-American president of that 50-year-old scholarly society. It was Dr. Thompson who first introduced me to the powerful charge given by suffragist and civil rights leader Mary Church Terrell, "Lift as you climb." That is the heart of this ceremony. We lead positive change in this world by extending an invitation to those who follow us, so that the buds and blossoms of our desires will burst into glorious fruition ere long. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud that you are part of this William and Mary family. I honor you for your extraordinary accomplishments, your perseverance, and your leadership. And I wish you the very best as you embark on the next exciting chapter of your journey.
Thank you, President Rowe. I will now invite Ms. Valerie Brown Wilkins, Associate Director of Alumni Admission and Inclusion Initiatives, to present the HWA Leadership Award and announce the HWA Scholarship Award recipients.
Thank you, Sean. Good evening and congratulations to each of you. It is my pleasure to join you tonight and present 2 awards on behalf of the Hulan Willis Association. Affectionately known as HWA, the Hulan Willis Association was formed in 1992 to honor the legacy and memory of Hulan Willis Sr., the first Black graduate of William and Mary. HWA is dedicated to continued and sustained engagement of alumni of Black or African descent through programmatic, leadership, and philanthropic efforts. So first, I'm going to present the recipients of the Hulan Willis Senior Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship provides assistance to undergraduate students with a record of leadership and or service to the multicultural community here at William & Mary and also in our larger community as well. This year, 3 recipients were selected by our Alumni Review Committee. They are Jay Jones, class of 2023, William Carlos Noel, class of 2023 as well, and Kiasia House, class of 2022. Congratulations, and join me as we congratulate them together. This next award honors a graduating senior that has honored the legacy of Hulan Willis Sr. and their commitment to being an outstanding leader within the William & Mary community. I'd like to thank my colleagues in the Center for Student Diversity for their assistance in choosing this year's recipient. I personally work with this student in a variety of ways. They have tirelessly fought the fights surrounding diversity, inclusion, and belonging on this campus. They have spoken up in spaces where many have not had a voice, pushed for progress, and been an overall change agent at William & Mary. It is with great pleasure and pride I announce Anthony A.J. Joseph as the 2021 recipient of the Hulan Willis Association Student Leadership Award. Congratulations, AJ. Thank you so much, Sean.
Thank you, Valerie, and congratulations to all of our recipients. Now I would like to introduce one of your classmates, Ifoma Aika, to perform a spoken word piece.
Woo! Hi, everyone. My name is Ifoma Nachuku. I also go by Ifoma, Fo, Flo, many things. I'm obviously graduating this year, which is bittersweet, but I am so grateful to be able to perform one last time a spoken word piece. So first and foremost, thank you so much Dr. Allen, for asking me to do this. I've been writing poetry and performing poetry on this campus freshman year, so 4 years now. And it means so much that my very last performance is in Dawning of the Kente, such a special graduation ceremony. I'm so grateful and so thankful. So thank you. I also, if I could quickly do it, thank my family for pushing me, for encouraging me, for criticizing me, and for molding me into the person that I am now. Without you, I wouldn't have the confidence to do this, the confidence to be here, or the smarts to make it through. And a big thank you to my 3 younger brothers, Ikamanso, Izu, Ikai, all of which should be watching right now. Y'all are the best. Some intro before I give this poem, since it is so important to me. I was pondering how I should wrap up my years of performance of spoken word on this campus and decided that the best way for me to do that is to go back and look at all 4 years of poetry that I've written about my Blackness and about race and morph, edit, and add into one larger, more instrumental poem. In it, you'll hear things from my freshman year when I did the CSD Kwanzaa event to memorials to post George Floyd, painful memories and musings and writing. And all of it reflects my experience as a Black person, as a Black woman at William and Mary. And I hope that you'll start to hear that too as I write. In it, you'll hear pain and joy and sadness and all of it combined kind of wraps up what I feel like is my year and my 4 years being a William and Mary student. And so I thought this was the best way to end my final performance, is to give you a wrap up of what it feels like. So you'll hear the abstract where I'm kind of grasping and musing about what's happening in the world, and you'll also hear the visceral where there's anger and there's also hope. And in it, it's a reflection of me and maybe even, at least in some cases, a reflection of you. So thank you so much for listening. And I decided to title it the very first piece that I ever performed, which is Ujima, meaning community. I was born in embers. My very breath is smoke. My eyes are stardust and pepper. My lungs, no generations, monologue turned soliloquy. My shoulders run colors, the tint of a sliced night sky. I have died 21 times over. My eyes swim with a liquid earth, stuffed there before God arrived. You try to take my life, my breath, lusted over what it must be like me, trapped in a body whose spirit has so much power, and I wonder what it must be like you, overcome by a color, abusing its power. You can't take my history, my lives, my eyes. What I would love for free on campus, a professional masseuse. Not as some kind of excuse to miss class, but because sometimes being Black on this campus can be backbreaking. Authority in a time of absence, brewing magic without any left in us, turning papers in during a protest, swatting traumas away like a white beach volleyball party. I just need someone to get rid of all of these knots. You're not smart enough to be here, not conforming, talking too loud. It's difficult to bear alone, but we are not alone. We make 400 feel like 4,000. Help each other raise GPAs from the dead, create organizations, call out those abusing power, and still looking good doing it. Black people may have built this school, but it is still Black people who keep it running. Together we create an image. We help define Black excellence in how we dress, how we talk, how we sing, in our research, in our service. We define William and Mary. A burden, but a responsibility. I am the genesis of ancestors' whispered delights, the blueprint with still copies to come of song and dance belabored with foreign intent. I am the unsetted candles of which ancestors dream. I am peacetimes, drum beaten and battered from war, firecrackers and flags, blood red and blue. I am war times, fists and forced occupations, jazz mouths singing the nation out of sleep and into battle. I am nothing like you thought I'd be. Buried your expectations so my own can burst through the concrete. I am a galaxy of possibilities waiting to be realized, with not one coil out of place. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Ifoma. That was wonderful. Now I will get ready to turn over the program to Dr. Allen for the recognition of graduates. But I would just like to leave with you one of my favorite quotes, and it's by Marianne Williamson, and it says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be?" So I just leave that with you, and I now turn the program over to Dr. Allen for the recognition of graduates. Normally, I would encourage loud, robust applause and celebration, but in this virtual environment, I will say utilize the chat feature and applaud with your microphones on mute as much as possible. And have a wonderful afternoon. Dr. Allen.
You're on mute, Jody.
Okay, that's the song of my life this year. I'm on mute. Okay, so I'm going to start over. And thank you, Dr. Glover, for that introduction. And I want to add my welcome wishes to everyone, family, friends, and especially graduates. This is, as has already been said, such an exciting and important and special time. And I'm glad that you're willing to try this with us in the virtual world. Okay, and hopefully we will be back in person at some point in the not too distant future. But for today, we are here, and I want to share a little bit about donning of the Kente with you, okay, before we start to call the names and don. So rooted in ancient African traditions, the presentation and wearing of the Kente persists as part of significant ceremonies and celebrations. Kente is more than just woven cloth with colorful designs. Each different pattern has a name and a meaning. A specific Kente pattern may have represented a family, a region, or a lineage. The Kente is presented to a young man or woman upon their attainment of adulthood, once that status is recognized by the elder members of the group. As that young person traveled or encountered others, the Kente was only shared to symbolize a relationship that was honorable and beneficial. The Kente is therefore a very special gift, only to be distributed and accepted with full recognition of that meaning. The stole that you are about to receive was designed by a committee of students from the class of 2012, the first year of the ceremony. Acceptance of the stole means that you accept the name alumnus. You belong to the tradition of kings and queens established more than 328 years ago. The Kente is symbolic of enduring connection, the kind of connection that we try to foster at William and Mary. You belong to us and we belong to you. You accept your family's code of conduct and standards of behavior, As you leave the college, you take with you a tradition of honor. Continue to strive to be honorable in all that you do and with those whom you meet along your journey. You accept your history. The things that you have experienced both in and out of the classroom have prepared you for what lies ahead. Live boldly with the knowledge that what was once ahead is now long gone, and so it will be. You accept your place in the world. All of you are bright, creative, talented, and gifted in areas that the world longs for and needs. Find a way to leave this place better than before your journey began. Honor the legacy within you. So I'm now going to start to call the names, and I'm going to do my best. I have practiced, but to pronounce them correctly. I want to also, though, if I do not pronounce them correctly, to invite you to unmute yourself and say your name correctly, because it's having our names pronounced correctly is important. So I'm going to, our first graduate is, and if you're muted, please unmute yourself as you're donning yourself, okay, or being donned, sorry. Will Marie Rodriguez, and she is being donned by a member of the William and Mary faculty. Okay. Next is Melvin Lee Abraham. And he is being donned by his parents. Okay. Derica Burgess being donned by her mother and partner.
Thank you.
Ebony Calistro.
Yes, Ebony Calistro.
Okay. And she is being donned by her father.
Mhm. Thank you, Dad.
Domay Yvonne Isoka. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't see who's being donned, so I guess if has Domay been donned?
Domi's not here.
Okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Alyssa Celeste Featherstone.
Yay, Lisa!
Yay, Alyssa.
Congratulations, Alyssa.
Shawnee Harrell.
Thank you. It's Shiani.
Shiani Harrell.
Thank you.
Congrats, Shishi.
Thank you.
Jaira Hilbert.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Rashid Jones. Michelle. Oh.
Thank you.
Michelle A. King.
Thanks, Dad.
Ariel Newby, who is being done by her child.
Thank you.
That's my president.
Love you guys.
Chimanyaka Osuoha is being done by her parents.
Oh, Chimwanya Soha.
Okay, Chinwanya Osoha.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yasmin Desiree Irbianca Palmer.
There we go. Thank you.
Dion Panther is being done. He's donning himself.
No.
Thank you. My wife is here. I don't know if Jack can see me.
I can't see it. They can't see it. They can't see it. It's
Can you
okay.
see?
But it's okay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Larissa Rogers is being donned by her brother.
My mom.
Oh, okay. By her mom. Ghana Smith, who's being donned by her mother and child.
Yay, Ghana! Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you to the family that's watching. Black Lives Matter. Power to the people. Yay for Ghana. Thank
Yes,
you,
Ghana.
Congratulations, Donna.
Driscoll Dwayne Taylor is being donned by his brothers and mother.
Yay, Driscoll, congrats.
Congratulations, Driscoll.
Thank you.
That's my LB. That's my
Sir.
LB.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tamia Adams is being donned by her child.
Okay, come here.
Go.
Put your phone in real quick.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
You got it? Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you too. I love you too. We love you too.
Aria Austin is being donned by her parents.
Congratulations, Aria.
Aria.
Go, Aria. We're so proud of you. Blessings. Thank you.
Congratulations, Aria.
Ifoma Ayika is being donned by her family.
I like that.
Hey, phone.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. Courtney Barr is being donned by her parents.
Go, Courtney.
Congratulations, Courtney. Yay.
Amber Bowman is being donned by a member of the William and Mary faculty.
Congratulations, Amber.
Amber.
Thank you.
Rhea Chesson is being donned by her mother and a mentor.
Thank you.
Hey, Raya. Hey, roommate.
Thank you.
Jada Copeland is being donned by her mother.
Go, Jada.
Woo.
Maya Elabi is being donned by friends.
Ma'ab Elabi.
Ma'ap Ellaby. Jasmine Garnes is being donned by a friend.
That's my LS. That's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yay, Jasmine!
Ruth Goshu is being donned by friends.
Congratulations, Ruthie.
Wow, that's good. I'm proud of you, Sam.
Alexandra Harris is being donned by a friend.
Yes. It's live.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Alexandra.
Alexandra.
Faith Elizabeth Rose Harvin is being donned by her parents.
Yay. Thank you.
Reuben Hewitt is being donned by his parents.
Yeah, it's lit. We out here.
Right? Langston Forbes Jackson is being donned by his mother.
Congratulations.
Chance Johnson is being donned by her parents.
Woo!
Taylor Jones is being donned by her parents. Okay.
All right.
Anthony Joseph is being donned by a friend and mentor.
Period.
Kabiratri Majuto is being donned by a family friend.
Nope. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Afia Marfo.
Hey, Afia Marfa.
Afia Marfo.
Woo! Go, Fia. Thank you.
Kaylee Martin is being donned by her parents.
Pure. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Kaylee. Woo-woo!
Period, Kaylee.
Auntie Tara, Uncle Key. Woo-woo, Kaylee.
Hey, Kelly.
Asante Mitchell being donned by her mother.
Thank you.
Olivia Mooney being donned by her parents. Liliana Moya being donned by friends. Shiname Wokoji.
It's Chiname Wokoji.
Shiname Wakoji being donned by William and Mary faculty and staff person.
Oh, they're not here.
Okay. Okay. It still works. Asia Prentice being donned by a William and Mary administrator, I should say.
I am donning her virtually. Congratulations, Asia.
Thank you.
We're proud of you.
Tatiana Prelo
All right, let me.
being donned by
That's Thank you guys. So wonderful.
Cheyenne Randolph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Shy.
About to cry. Where is he? Love you, Shy.
All right, Shy.
Woo!
Chelsea Scott is being donned by her parents.
Woo, Chelsea!
Chelsea.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Auntie Florence.
Kaylin Small is being donned by her mother.
All right, that's my girl. Go, Kaylin.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ashley Speed is being donned by her mother and husband.
Yay.
Lynette Milba Tacky is being donned by a friend.
Congratulations.
Lynette. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Nicholas Turner is being donned by mother and a sibling.
Woo! What an honor. Thank you.
Victoria Valentine is being donned by her father.
Woo!
Makita Warner is being donned by a friend.
Woo!
Oh, bestie.
Go, Makita.
Keelan Adams Warnke is being donned by her mother.
It's Kylan, but thank you.
Kylan Adams Warnke being donned by her mother.
Woo, Kylan!
Madison Wester is being donned by her parents.
Thank you.
Madison. Woo! Madison.
Brianka White is being donned by her family.
I did.
Hey, hey. Hey, girl. Congratulations. You look so pretty. Bella, Bella, Bella.
Maya Chauvet White is being donned by her parents.
Congratulations, Maya. You go, girl.
And Lonnie Wright is being donned by a friend and mentor.
Woo! Yes, Lonnie.
Yes, Lonnie. Woo, woo.
Woo!
Okay, is anyone here to be donned that has not been donned? Okay, well, it looks like everyone who is expecting to be donned has been donned. I want to now give you the leeway for everyone to open up your, unmute yourselves and just shout and clap and congratulations.
Congratulations, Cheyenne.
Congratulations. Yay, yay, Liv. We love you. Oh, what you do? Did you what you do?
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations,
Congratulations to all the beautiful new Chi sorors.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Go new Kai.
So proud of you, Liz. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm sad most of y'all are graduating. There you go. Hey, yes.
Congratulations, Cheyenne.
Wonderful. You all follow directions superbly. That was great. I want to just once again congratulate everyone, all of you, and your wonderful accomplishments and all of your supporters. It's wonderful. You know, when we planned this, we wanted it to be live, but we knew it had to be virtual. We really didn't know if it would have the same kind of feeling that it has normally, where people are shouting and clapping and, you know, having a good time and enjoying the experience. But I think I can safely say that you all and we all enjoyed the experience. I neglected to say that there were some class of 2020 folks who came back to participate in Donning of the Kente. And we were so glad to have all of you, 2020 and 2021. We wish you all the best. And I guess we're going to, unless there's something else that someone wants to say, I'm going to wrap up here again and wish you all the best. And please let us know how at the Living Project, if we can be of service to you in the future.
Alan?
Dr. Glover, I'm sorry.
Oh, I just had a quick question.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh,
Thank
will we
you.
be able to see the recording? I see that the Zoom is being recorded. Could you guys post it so we can go back and watch?
Yes, we'll post it. It will be posted. Yes. And I neglected to say, our presider, Dr. Glover, did you have anything else?
No, just congratulations to everyone. That's it.
Okay.
Enjoy the weekend.
Again, once again, enjoy, be safe, but have a great time.
Absolutely.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ellen.
So proud of
Congratulations,
you. So
everyone.
proud of you.
So
Proud of everybody.
Congrats, everybody.
Thank you, Sarah.
Congratulations.
Congrats, everybody.
Congrats,
Especially
everyone.
Olivia.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Bye.